a hand-painted sign, Pickles and Jenny's allotment. There I am, watering a raised bed. Nancy the Scarecrow in the sweet hall, blowing in the wind. A close-up of 2 white water lilies on the pond. The fountain spurts high into the sky as we pan up to Jenny on the bench. She's signing.
Hello and welcome to Plot 22, our Midsummer Update tour. We're going to show you what's been happening. Now, the pond. We've got a new water fountain there. It's lovely. It's only been installed very recently. And the newts. There's plenty of them in the pond. They're quite interested with this new toy. So there's a newt on top of the lily pad. It's gorgeous. Have a look. Now it's a beautiful day today. It's really hot. I think we all know that the next few days are going to be really hot. So Pickles and I got here really early this morning and watered everything. And there's been some damage recently. Now just here to my right, you see the remnants of nasturtiums which have been ruined by blackfly. Completely, decimated, really. Along with the marigolds, which also extended to the right there behind the pond. It's quite shocking, really. But there's some good news too. I'm going to show you the carrots. So the carrots have been successful finally. This is the 4th sowing of carrot seeds, and finally, thank heavens, they are growing. And the next bed next to the carrots, you may remember from our spring vlog earlier this year, one of the new projects was this brassica cage. So brassica means the broccoli, cauliflower, kale, purple sprouting broccoli, and it needs to be protected. So as I whisk this mesh on top of the cage, you can see these 2 beautiful heads of broccoli. Wow! The best broccoli we've ever grown. So I'm looking forward to that for my dinner tonight. Now, why have our brassicas been successful this year? It's because of this fabric. It's called Environ Mesh, and it's got very, very tiny holes, which means that the cabbage white butterfly, which loves brassicas, can't get in. Now moving down to the next bed, which is the tomato bed. Now we haven't got any red ones yet. There's a couple of yellow plum tomatoes just starting to ripen. As we pan down, you can see the plush greenery and the tomatoes. And then opposite the tomato bed, we've got onions and leeks. It's all looking quite good there. Now, the summer favourite vegetable, runner beans. Yay! I've just picked a mountain of runner beans, the first harvest this year. So I'm looking forward to them with the broccoli. Pix, what are we having for our dinner? Have you decided yet? No. No, we'll sort it out later. Anyway, have a look at these runner beans. Here we are, 2 lovely young specimens. A couple more days before I pick them. Come on down. As we go through the runner bean arch, we've got the pea plants, which have all finished now, but we had a really good harvest and they're all in the freezer. Now, this has not been a good year for our cucumbers, which are down here on the right. I mean, they're growing, but who knows? We might get something from them. Now, we've also put in 2 aubergine plants. Now, they love the sunshine, so I'm really hoping they're going to grow. Grow, my beauties, grow. And as we continue down the plot, we're at the sweet corn. Hello, June. How are you? June.
Good, thanks.
What? I don't understand you. She's not signing. June, the scarecrow. Hello. Oi. That's rude. It's just rude, refusing to communicate with me. Anyway, June is working, so we'll let her off. She's looking after the sweet corn. And underneath the sweet corn, with what we call companion planting, we're growing some squash. They're yellow, round squash. First time we've grown them, so we'll see what happens with them. And the potatoes opposite the sweet corn. Oh no. I mean, there's plenty of the potatoes. They're just tiny. They're like little baby potatoes, which is fine, but it's just a bit of a bore having to wash them. Anyway, I'm not really complaining. Who can complain about when you've got an allotment? Moving on down to another arch. And this is a different type of cucumber. We were given the seeds by Fiona. Thank you very much. And the plant has been at home in the greenhouse. Now, we have plenty of flowers all the way up the stem, but no cucumbers. So we thought maybe the pollinators weren't getting into the greenhouse enough. So this morning we've brought it here, given it some fresh compost, a nice big hole, plonked it in, plenty of water. There you are, my beauty. Let's hope you like your new home. Oh, and opposite this lovely cucumber plant, the French beans looking a bit miserable, covered in black fly. Anyway, you win some, you lose some on allotments. That's the way it is. As I go through the flower arch. And now, Pickles and I are going to swap.
Oh, what happened there? I can see. Part 2. So this is the other end of the plot, 22. Jen's just explained all that end. So come through the arch slowly. To the left and the right, either side of the arch, is all the soft fruits, which are nearly finished now. We had so many strawberries, buckets and buckets of jam Jen has made, all the currants and gooseberries and other things. To the right in this bed here, we have a little petit pan and another squash type thing. Some onions, more onions over there, and tomatoes growing up the frame there. Hopefully will be some cucumbers, which haven't been good this year at all. If you swing round to the left, the other side, over here, where Scarecrow Terry is guarding the flower bed. Well, what's left of it is just baked in the sunshine. There are a few yellow and pink gladioli, a few yellow poppies left, some white borage, lily, odd bits and pieces, some roses which will be back again, all budding up nicely. Okay, down to the end of the plot, little dining area, as you can see in the sunshine. We'll be using that quite soon. On the other side, this is all the spinach and chards and things. First little bed. Under the 2 cages here are loads of different types of squash. Not squash, kales in fact. Done the squash. There's some black cavallero, there's some curly cal here, and about 3 or 4 different types of squash under the netting. If you don't net, you don't get. The pigeons and everything will be chomping away on those. Gorgeous 3 little lavender bushes here to the right. They've been buzzing with bees for weeks, just finishing off actually. The salad bed behind them. Oh, there's a bit of honeybee. Loads of bees, covered in bees. It's a glorious sound. Some new lettuce that Rob gave us earlier has gone into the beds here. And guess what we have here? Yes. A few courgettes. You might be able to see something there. Picked about 7 or 8 yesterday, and they'll be picking pretty much the same again tomorrow. Okay, keep going. Nearly at the end. Well, near enough. Oh, today's harvesting. Pan down here. Some runner beans, cucumbers, fruits, giant spring onion, a few courgettes already, and some salads. Yeah, just panning up now to all the raspberries, and they'll be coming through in the next few weeks. There'll be so many raspberries. Jim's favourite. And also up here we have another one of John's favourites, and everyone's favourites, figgage. There's going to be so many figs. Oh, they're dropping. So many figs. It's so warm. We had a ripe one this morning, which is the earliest they've ever been. But they're going to be amazing this year. Right, and also now one of the most important things on the plot is in here. Oh, don't stay there. It's tea time. To be continued. We'll see you both soon. Both, all of you, whoever's there.